Hello, hello, good evening. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Your seat's all ready. I am OVSKY and welcome to my Twitch channel. I hope you are having a great whatever part of the 24-hour cycle you are in. Yes, and we are fan channeling as always. And today and every day we are a Ricaria fan channel. Now, what's a Ricaria, you might ask? Ricaria is one of my nearest and dearest friends, and we're a fan channel for her today because look at the sweater she made me! It's so cute and cozy! Look at the sleeves! Wow! So thank you, Ricaria, we love you. Hi! How are y'all doing? Hope Tuesday is treating you okay, despite the ongoing horrors that the world seems to want to present to us. But hopefully, in this little slice of the world, we can have a little bit of fun. So, hope you're doing well. What are we doing today? Well, when I was looking for some ideas, I came across the game that I have noted down below, for the grand total of $2.59. And I just happened to finish watching The Pitt Season 1 yesterday. So I'm like, I'm a doctor now. Clearly, I will be able to play Surgeon Simulator with no issue. I'm going to be able to intubate, all that fun stuff. So that's what we're doing today. I've never played before. So this could be a disaster, but I mean, what else are you here for if not for a little disaster? So I'm just gonna get this all set up. Yeah, I hope it's still very cold where I am. It could be warmer. I hope it's not too bad where you are. All right. Just get you all over here. Turn on that game audio. Again, if it is too loud, too quiet one way or another, just let me know in chat and we can fix it. It is a bit loud for me, so I'm gonna turn it down a couple of different spots. Hopefully... Oops. Alright. Hello! Am I louder than the game? We'll find out later. Okay. Alright. I don't have gloves on, but we'll pretend we have gloves. I need to learn the controls, which are supposedly not very great, but I think that's probably part of the point. But it's okay. We watched Noah Wiley do this. We've got this. If Noah can do it, so can we. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so here is our hand. What are my... right mouse button? Okay. Woo! Here we go. A-W-E-R. Alright. A-W-E-R. A-W-E-R. The phone is ringing. Oh. Hello? Oh no! I knocked the phone over. It was probably just a telemarketer anyways. Alright, okay, let's try to practice grabbing stuff with our fine motor skills. How do you grab stuff? Do I have to... Okay, well, that's not happening. How do I operate my thumb? How? Oh, space. Oh! Okay, so A-W-E-R, space. So if I go... Okay. There we go. Call lawyer is what it says here. Right there. Okay. Alright. Okay, no, I don't need to advance. How do I go back? Call Trisha. Well, I can't. I knocked the phone over. Okay. Oh, can I... Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Dang. Okay. We're gonna be good at this. Eh. Oh, look at that. I could pick up a glue stick. I can pick up a scalpel. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. Okay. Oh. The hand is going to be a bit of a... All right, are there any other controls I need to know? I don't think so. Left mouse. Oh, yeah, got that. Okay. All right. How do I go back? Back to options? Hello? Oh, main menu. There we go. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready to start operating? We're clearly a licensed doctor. All right, let's go. Patient name, Bob. Heart surgery, heart transplant. All right. Okay. Well, I mean... How do I start? Oh, here we go. Let's go, Bob. You're in good hands. Perform heart transplant. Okay. He's been sedated. We are ready. I mean, we're not wearing gloves, but you know, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can grab the thing. He's sedated. We're not worried about time here. I don't know if there's a time limit, or if I'm just able to just take as long as we need. We are both surgeon and anesthesiologist. Okay, I don't know how to get this thing out. Oof. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Good heart rate. It is not tacky. No V-fib. Or asystole. I watched the Pitt. I know all the words. Okay, what do we have to do here? Well, we have to get the heart out. Which means I need to... We gotta open up some ribs, unfortunately. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Now... Ha! Okay. Look at this. I really am a pro. Alright. We are going to cut into the sternum. Okay. Oh. Hi, Rorik. We're performing heart surgery. Very insane. But it's okay. I watched the Pitt. So, I'm now a medical doctor. Okay. He hasn't lost any blood. This is good. I am certified. Certifiably insane, perhaps. Okay. Oh no, we dropped it. Okay, that's fine. Uh-oh. I think it's gone forever. Alright. Well, we will try this tool then. No! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, we're dropping all of our tools. Uh-oh. I hear it. I wish there was a way to zoom out, you know, so I can pick up my tools that I've been dropping. Well. I see the heart in there. Well, maybe we can hammer it. Can we hammer it open? This cup is in the way. Okay, I believe his heart rate is still good. I'm not hearing any tacky. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh no. Oh no. How are we gonna get in there? Oh, it's right in there too. I mean, I could try the drill, but I don't think it's gonna work that well, if I'm being honest. Okay, and in we go. And okay. I mean, if we lose this tool, I don't know if Bob's gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna get a heart transplant completed today. But it's okay. You know what? Sometimes you win some. That's just the day in the life of a surgeon. You know, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Okay, come on. All right. Okay. All right. Please. Oh, I can hear that tool just going off, and it's just... Can I just pick the ribs out? Just... and rip them out. No? I don't have, Okay, we could get a little bit of the bone out. Okay, this is good. This is good. Hiya! Oh. That's fine. You're supposed to have ribs in there. There is a piece on his trachea, which is a bit concerning. But that's okay. We're doctors. We know what we're doing. Just a little bit of extra ketamine in there. You know, make him feel nice and comfortable. I wish I could grab the... And grab! Okay, alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're ready to drill in here. Like it's an oil field. Alright. Eh. Ugh. Okay. And down we go. No. And down we go. No. Okay. I cannot get... Ooh. Luckily, Bob has not lost any blood. Because we are so talented at surgery. Okay. I mean, I don't like that on his... oh, God. He's gonna have a pneumothorax! Alright. Ah! Alright. Well, I can stay over there, hopefully. Alright. I'm trying to get some of these pieces out of there so that we don't get a collapsed lung. I don't think I grabbed anything, but that's okay. Do I have tweezers? I do have tweezers, but I could probably use some bigger ones. Can I try to grab this again? Grab! Okay. Except we don't want to point it to ourselves. That's not safe. Last thing you want is for your doctor to be injured on the job. See if we can get more of that rib cage open. Don't want to hit the liver. Very healthy looking liver, by the way. Don't want to puncture a lung. Oh. Nice. Yep. You know what? Worst case scenario, he dies. We just cut it out and we serve it with onions. And we're good to go. Come on, work with me, Bob. Work with me, Bob! Oh, there goes my watch. Oh, oh, oh. It's okay. You can hold on to that. I like to let my patients feel like they're part of the surgery, even if they're not awake. Okay, and grab! And grab! And grab! What can we use to get some stuff out of here? I mean, I could try the tweezers, but I'm... Oh, that's right. I don't have to use all my fingers. I can just use some of my fingers. Okay, come on. Much concentration is needed. What's his blood pressure at? Seems fine. He's stable. Okay. Oh gosh. We might be here a while. I can't even get down there. I mean, I dropped my bone saw. Even though I was doing a really good job at, I was doing a really good job at... Grab! No. Okay. And... Oh, please don't drop it. Oh gosh, please don't drop it. Oh god, we might be losing him. We might be losing him. No, it's okay. We're fine. He signed the liability form. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this is good, actually. This is good, I think. Oh, God. Our watch is down there. That's good. We didn't drop it in there, in the chest cavity. Ugh. Ugh. Down. Ugh. Oh, no. I think we've lost the plot a little bit with our controls, but that's okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please, just let me in here. Oh, I'm on the caps locks. That's why my fingies aren't working. Alright, okay. You know, sometimes that just happens when you're in surgery. Your fingers just go on caps locks. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, gonna go out. And then go back in. Oh, 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 oh. Look at that. Oh, we've lost a little bit of blood. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. His heart is really in there. Am I crazy? I really don't want to have to cut through his esophagus to have to get to the heart. I mean, I suppose you'd have to. I suppose you would have to. Okay. Scalpel. I need a blade 10, please. Now, see, I would have a nurse normally help me out with this, but unfortunately, due to staffing constraints, because our healthcare system refuses to be funded properly. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I could try the scissors, maybe. All right. Alright. Yep. Oh, oh, we're just making a little bit of a mess. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get in there just a little bit with our skizzers. Yep. Come on. And then... It's not we've done good on blood loss so far. Oh gosh. Just gonna go in blind. Snip, 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 snip. That's how the best surgeons do it. Oh, oh, no, we don't want to leave those in there. We definitely don't want to leave those in there. Oh gosh, he's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be losing him. Ugh. Okay, we're just cutting him up. Alright. Okay. I don't think there was anything we needed from there. Oh god, his heart is way down in there. I wish I still had my bone saw, which is somewhere down here off screen. Alright. And... grab! And... grab! That's fine. Okay. Don't know how this is working in terms of holding, but it's fine. I don't know how this is working from a physics perspective, but you know what? I'm a surgeon, not a physicist. I would love to get more of... Let's just make a mess in here, man. Get out of here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no. Alright. Okay. It's okay. Oh god. He is losing blood at a very fast rate. We are probably not gonna... Hiya! I can't get the... I can't pick anything up! I'm a surgeon! Noah Wiley, don't fail me now! No! Oh! I don't think he's getting a heart. That's okay. Okay. Fine motor skills. Hiya! Oh god, oh god, oh god. Let go, let go. I'm not holding on to anything. Get out of there. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, Bob. Oh, we started off so strong, Bob. Oh god. I think his lung is collapsing. Pneumothorax indeed! Ah! He's about to die. Ugh. I can't even get down there. I mean, to start with heart surgery, I feel like... is a little bit, well... It took us 19 minutes and 37.82 seconds to fail. Maybe it's a record. I don't know. Bob was a good man. We did everything we could. Sometimes you just lose him. We can try again. And let's hope we don't drop our bone saw this time. Okay. But first our nemesis, the cloth here. Okay, make sure all of our fingies are in the right spot. Okay. Oh, alright. I don't even have to grab it. Okay. And... perfect. Oh no, get off of me. Alright. Let's see. Let's think about this for a minute. What went well last time? Well, the drill, or our bone saw, while we had it. But then we dropped it in a place we couldn't pick it up. So as long as we don't do that again, I think we definitely need to get rid of most, if not all, of the ribs. At least down here. The lower ribs, for sure. Okay. Actually, let's see. Let's get this mug out of the way first, because it's in the way. We don't need it. Be gone. Try to get as much stuff out of our way as possible. And okay. And grab. All right. Okay. Now we are going to not drop it this time. All right. We are going to cut right in here. And oh gosh. Maybe this isn't the best tool for the job, but that's okay. We're gonna do it. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Again, we don't wanna hurt that liver. We don't wanna hurt that healthy liver. Come on. Okay. Well, already this is going so much better. Okay. Just gonna cut a bit of this off, if we can. Now, I'm a bit hesitant to put this down, because we might need it again. Alright, but we're gonna cut more of his ribs. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Just gonna cut through the sternum here. Oh, yeah. Alright, look at that. Look at that, chat. Look at us go. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Exactly. Okay, I think we're done with this guy. I'm gonna put him over here. If I can. Actually, we'll put him... Perfect. Now, we need to get some of these pieces out. Can we do that with our current... Okay. Just gonna move some organs around, namely the trachea. It's in our way. It's in our way. He's here for heart surgery, not trachea surgery. Okay. We're almost in there. It's got a little bit of bone fragments, but that's fine. Just gonna wiggle my thumb around. Surely that will move some stuff around. Alright, let's think about this now. Let's think about this now. I wonder if we have to cut a bit more rib. We might have to. Alright, here we go. And grab! Perfect. Look at that. We're gonna cut a little bit more. And... okay. I'm happy with that. Oops. That's okay. We can pick it up again later. Now... I would love to get rid of some of this bone. Can I get my hand in there now? Just kind of scoop it out. Maybe if I go this way. And... ah! And... whoop. Okay. Alright. Alright. Can't just get in there, huh? I feel like the game just wants me to wreak as much carnage in this guy's chest cavity as physically possible. But I would like to take this a little bit seriously. Oh, again, my fingers are not on the right keys, which might be why we're having some grabbing issues. Hiya! And here we go. Look at that. As if you have the right controls and you're unstoppable. Okay. Okay, we are losing a bit of blood. That's okay. You know what? A little bit of blood loss is fine. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita is all I need. A little bit of Tina is what I see. Oh god, what's going on with his liver? What have I done? A little bit of Sandra in the sun. I can get in there. Come on, man. Hiya! Get it all. Just grab it. Let's see if I can just grab the liver. No. Oh boy. Alright. And I really don't like the squishy sounds. Ugh. Hiya! Alright, and hiya! And scalpel. Alright, look at us go. Look at this 10 blade. We've got this. Just gonna make an incision. If we can... Incision! Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I mean, that might be a better angle, actually, for us to grab it. And, huh! And, huh! Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna go in there. We're gonna just get this out of the way. Come on. Oh. And go. Where am I in the world? I don't even know anymore. And whoop. And whoop. Now why isn't this cutting nicely? Okay. Let's try the scissors again. We are losing blood, once again, at a bit of an alarming rate. But it's okay. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Hell yeah. We got 2 pairs of scissors, let's go. Get in there. I want to cut the esophagus so I can get the heart, please. Just, quick! We're losing him! Okay, come on. Oh god. Oh god. At least we're keeping our watch on this time. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh god. I think our heart's going tacky. Oh no. Oh. Get our watch out of there before it goes off. Alright. That was a pro-surgical tactical move right there. Oh god, he's dying. We're gonna lose him. I don't know how anybody does this. Bob, no! Okay, desperate measures. Oh god. Oh god. Grab! Okay. We're gonna... Please. Please let me get in there! Oh god, he's gonna die! Oh, well. Well, we killed him quicker this time. So he didn't suffer as long. Oh gosh, this is difficult. It would be nice to succeed at least once. Although I don't know if it's possible. You know? Sometimes you just do a season of a medical show. You do all that work, you put in all that time. And sometimes, you know, maybe you just don't got it. I'll try again. Alright. Perform a heart transplant. We can do this, can't we? Okay, come with me. Now, what is our issue? Why do we keep failing? We really have a hard time getting into the heart. That's our problem. I wonder if we should try the bigger saw. Actually, let's get this cup out of the way while we're here. Oh, make sure our fingies are on the right keys. Yeah. That is our biggest problem. Our fingers migrating from the desired letters of AWER over to caps lock. You know, purely a skill issue. Okay. And grab! And grab! And... oh god, don't drop it. And... and grab! Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. And... actually, this might be good for us. And grab! Oh god. And grab. Oh gosh, no, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Please don't fall. We need you. And grab. Okay. We got it. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. A little awkward, but I think we can do it. Just gonna get rid of all the ribs. Oh god. I don't know what that looked like, but... Okay. And... Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna go back to our other saw. It is much more efficient. And grab! And grab! Okay, that's not working. And can't move any further. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Can I just grab his ribs? Just... Gonna break them. Just... Oh yeah, look at this technique. Flawless. Flawless technique. Minimal blood loss. Perfect. Okay. That's good. And now we'll go and see if we can take out some of those ribs. Oh god. He's dying even faster this time, I think. And grab. Oh god, we have destroyed his liver. His liver is a little bit toast, but that's okay. He can get a new one. I don't know how you're supposed to get in there. Okay. Okay, what can we use to... Can we use this again? And... grab! And... let's just... Alright. Okay. Can we get in there now? Ugh. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Oh! Gosh, it's really in there, huh? Oh god, we're losing them. We're losing them. I don't know how much more I can take of this, y'all. Hasn't even been an hour and I'm like already over it. Hiya! Yeah, let's get some of these ribs out of the way. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. We are losing blood quickly. What happens if I just throw the heart in there? What happens if I just... shove this in there. There we go. Create a Time Lord. Okay. Oh, because he has 2 hearts. Am I done? How do I finish? If I want to say I'm done... How do I say I'm done, though? Do I have to put the thing back on? Because that's long gone. Covers. How do I finish? Hello? Wake up, Bob. You have 2 hearts now. Which is obviously better than 1. Hello? I genuinely don't know how I can say I'm done. I would love just for him to just accept that this is his life now. How do I end it? Is there any ending it? Oh god. We're losing blood so fast. Just really shove it in there, you know? Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. What can I say? That's a perfect job. I wish I could just say I've got it. You know? What happens if I, resume? No. I genuinely don't know. Do I just wait till he dies? Although, I don't think he should die. He has 2 hearts now. Which is 1 more heart than he came in with. He has 2 heart power. It's like horsepower, but with hearts, you know? How do I finish? Oh. Oh, no, he's still asleep. Well, I'm happy with my work, quite frankly. I don't think I should have to do any more. Alright. Well, get back in there. He's gonna be dying anyways. Alright. I genuinely don't know what to do. I don't know how you're supposed to get in there. Oh. Man, I'm already tired. Ugh. I just can't grab anything. Ugh. Well. Might as well do as much damage as possible. You know, if you're gonna kill a guy, go all the way. Fingies! Ugh! Gonna take the liver out for the road. You know, that's dinner. As much damage as possible! Alright, Bob. Time to go. Yeah. We're killing him faster each time. Which is, I guess good. Don't know how else you're supposed to do it. Guess my dreams of being a doctor are kinda toast. I don't know if I want to keep playing this. Oh my god, I thought I would last a little bit longer, but oh my god, I'm already over it. You know, sometimes you just think you're gonna play a game and have a good time. And then it turns out it's really not that okay of a time. I mean, for $2.59, what more could I have asked for? I'm just gonna keep sitting here and just enjoy the sad music and be sad about it for a hot minute. I'd like to know what other people's strategies are. Is it literally just chaos? You know, I wanted to treat Bob right. I wanted Bob to get the best health care that $2.59 and a season of the Pitt could buy. Because you know, it's tough out there. I mean, luckily I'm in Canada, where at least he's not gonna medically bankrupt his family. Huh. I really don't know what the strategy is. It's very hard to pick stuff up, which, again, I understand is the point. But I'd like to be able to pick up a little bit easier. Well, the problem is, this was my entire plan, and I don't have anything else, because I thought, no, we could do this for 3 hours. We'll get through this no problem. Sure, it'll be difficult at first, but then we'll get it. We'll find the way. I need a ginger pill. I'm sad to say, but even something like this. Gods, I'm old. I'm old and broken, like Bob. Okay. I'm gonna give it one more try. If at the very least, let's try kill him even faster. Because then we can succeed at least on that front. And then I'll find something else to do. Maybe Hades? We'll see. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stretch a little. Put our fingies on the right keys. Okay. Perform a heart transplant. Alright. I want to keep this nearby, actually. Because oh god. Is that going V-fib? Come on. Okay, perfect. Alright. Okay, what can we cause the most amount of damage with? I do like the bone saw. We're gonna get rid of this cup. Oh. Get rid of the cup. Go away. Oh god, we're not even getting rid of the cup now. I've lost it. I've lost the plot. Noah Wiley, why? Ugh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Okay, Bob. Time to go. When you're secretly a serial killer! But only for dudes named Bob. And only when they're getting heart surgery. Yes! Get the sternum! Just gonna really wreck it up in here. Really gonna get in there. Now I just feel sadistic and evil. This is what you get, Bob. This is what you get for cheaping out. I really can't cut that trachea open. Like, his esophagus is like fucking steel. And... ah! He's gonna die. And we're gonna have done it quickly. Take that, Bob. The fastest time we killed him yet? I am Doctor No More. I'm now an evil doctor. Ha ha ha. Alright. Alright. I'm over it. I am over that. We tried. Oh, you know, sometimes you just gotta try something. And you know what? That just wasn't for me. But I had fun. I had fun with the bit. You know. Props to actual doctors. Props to actual surgeons. Actual nurses. We love healthcare workers here. Pay them more, please. Because otherwise, what I just did to poor Bob... what's stopping them from doing that to us? You know? Okay. Well, chat. Again, my options are limited. I don't have a heck of a lot installed. I mean, good news on that front. My extra storage space should be here tomorrow. Yay! Which means... I'm gonna install Baldur's Gate. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna play it on stream, but I'm gonna definitely have a good time playing it otherwise. Ha, okay. I could play Repo, which is disappointing in a different way. I could play Hades, which I have not played in forever. I don't know if I'm feeling it yet. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to Hades, you know? I made it through Hades only for it to be like, nope, still more game to go. And I'm still salty about it. Still very salty. Just looking at what I have. I could try this, but honestly, I'm just not feeling it, you know? Like, I want to stream, but I've been having a hard time getting back into, like, playing games. You know? It's not that I have a shortage of games. I have quite a few. But I just don't feel like anything. Is that indicative of something? I don't know. Let's see. We could do a puzzle. I know I did a puzzle once, and we could just hang out and chill. Let me just, is that where I want? No, I want to be over here. Let me just find one. Let me find a fun one. Oh, this is cute. I like this one. Alright, we're gonna do a puzzle. Yeah, chill vibes. And we'll just chat. Let me just change my stream info here. Surgery. Not our forte. Doing puzzles instead. Lamau. And we'll just go into just chatting. Bloop. Bloop. Perfect. I'm just gonna make sure. Take that off. Okay. So I'm gonna do this one. We're just gonna chill out. We're just gonna have a nice, easygoing time. I've been to this site before on stream. I don't know. I just like the puzzles on here. I like all the pictures. I don't think I've come across any photos that may or may not be AI. I hope there is no AI here. I'd be so sad to learn that that the site was riddled with it, you know? I just don't like AI. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. And we'll just do this until we think of something else to do. If we're inspired. I really did enjoy the Pitt, though. I'm very excited to start season 2. I feel like I haven't been... There's also just lots of, like... There's so many shows out there. And, like... There's just so much content. I'm like, I can't keep up with it all. And some of it good, some of it, like, I don't know. It's hard to be excited about stuff these days. Which I guess is fair, considering, you know, the state of the world and all that fun stuff. I don't know if I don't necessarily want to get into that too much. I'm not an expert by any means. I've got feelings about it, but I don't want to get into the feelings. I've had enough of feelings. Bleh. Bleh, two feelings. Bleh. Alright, look at us go. Look at us go. Oh, yeah. Now you just get into a groove. You just get into a puzzle groove. Where it all just starts coming together. Like Kronk, you know? Perfect. Yeah. I am hoping for February to maybe do some more stuff with friends. A friendship February, if you would. But we'll see how that goes. Because I think that's when I've said it before, that's when I have the most fun. Because then there's almost a bit less stress of being completely entertaining by yourself, where you can like riff with somebody, and whereas when it's just little old me, it's like, what on earth do I talk about? What on earth do I say? You know, I'm very aware. I try not to make the same joke twice. I mean, this is stream number 42 in my repertoire, and you know, it happens. It's gonna happen. But sometimes, you know, I try not to. But that's hard. But I guess that's all part of learning. And I'm just doing this all for fun. I'm just here for good times. And maybe a funny clip or two. Because sometimes I think I'm just a little funny. You know? Just a little. I'm no comedic genius, but I'm not completely devoid of a sense of humor. At least I don't think so. Feel free to tell me otherwise, chat. If you must roast me, at least, you know, throw some... Make sure you throw some veggies first, so that I can be a yummy, delicious roast. Season me with sage. Or rosemary, or whatever seasonings you'd like. And then roast me up. Alright, look at us go. Chill. We're having a good time. No, I don't think this goes where I want it to. Maybe this goes here. Oh yeah. Let's go. And I've just been tired lately. This working full-time thing. Ugh. God dang. Yep. And I tried not to complain about it too much, because there was a point before I got full-time where I was desperate for full-time work. Right? And I'm like, if I get full-time, I will never complain, is something I distinctly remember thinking. And now that I've been full-time for some time, I'm like, you know what? I was a bit wrong. I mean, the money's great, don't get me wrong. But just having the energy to do literally anything else. Like streaming, you know, like enjoying games, you know. It's just not there. I do have some time off coming up. But again, it's like, oh, do I use that time to just rest and not do anything? Or do I do something with that time? Like streaming or something. Like maybe I'll play Baldur's Gate on stream during my time off. I don't know, we'll see. I would love to finish the file that I've started where it's just me. And then, ideally, if I were to play it on stream, I'd love to try, like, have a group of us. Because I think my understanding is that's a completely different experience. And there are some... I'd love to try... Because right now, the way that I'm playing is I'm making choices that are basically mostly true to who I am, like, as a person in real life. Like, I'm trying to be good, I'm not trying not to kill everybody, you know, I'm trying to make everyone happy, all that fun stuff. But I would love to be able to play and be an asshole. You know? And it's hard, and I don't know why it's so hard. Like, there's absolutely no consequences for me to... like for me personally, to insult the video game character that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? And I would love to be able to just let go and be like, no, I'm playing like, my character is an asshole, so I'm gonna make asshole choices. We finished the puzzle. Now we gotta find another one. But it's so hard. And that one's neat. Ooh, veggies. I like doing food puzzles. I think I've said this before. I don't know why. They're just the most fun. They're just the most fun. Just gonna Alright. So that is something that I would like to do. Just to see what the different outcomes are. You know, maybe I'm playing as a paladin right now. Maybe play as a different class that I'm not used to. Because this is basically fulfilling the D&D desire. Oh gosh, I so desperately would love to play D&D. But that's also hard in this world, you know? So so I think there is absolutely some there's definitely replay value to Baldur's Gate, and I would love to participate in that at some point. But I'm having a pretty good time on my current file. Although, again, it's just, I'm not a gamer. I've never been a gamer. You know, I never really had access to games until much later in life. So it's not like I didn't grow up spending my time playing games, essentially. So it's a bit of an adjustment when I just kind of want to get through, like, boom, 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 boom. Plot, 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 plot. So a game like Baldur's Gate, where it's so much more open, it's a bit more like ambiguous in terms of choices and things like that, and wanting to succeed and not necessarily succeeding, particularly on the first try. I mean, it can get frustrating for me personally. That's a me thing. That's a personal issue. And I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to get better. But god dang, some of those fights, man. Some of those fights are rough. Like, I mean, I don't want to... The game's been out for a few years, so I don't know how much of it is truly spoiler, but there's a particular fight involving a druid, where you're fighting alongside, I should say, a druid named Isabel. And oh, that was hard. Man, that was so hard. And it was, I did get frustrated. I feel bad because I'm playing it at my friend's house in the meantime. I'm like, for me too, especially because I am playing and there are other people watching. I'm not necessarily playing on stream, but I'm playing at my friend's house and she's watching. Well, it's Fairytale, obviously. And so while she's knitting me my sweater, and I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck? You know, I feel like when I'm not successful, when I don't do it correctly, that it's like an entertainment value, right? Like I'm not doing a good job, I'm not doing well, which means it's not fun to watch. And we kind of saw that here today. I wasn't doing well. I wasn't achieving the objective. And to me, I mean, I could watch other people all day. I love watching like my friends and stuff, and like whatever. You guys, have fun, do your best. That's fine. But when it's me, personally, I'm like, no. If I'm not doing this 100% perfectly, this is awful. No one's having fun watching. You're terrible and no one loves you. You know? Just little silly things like that. So it's just... it's forcing me to reckon with a lot of personal insecurities. Which is so weird to say for like just playing a video game. Like, it's just a video game, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. I want to be good at game. I want to be good at thing. Because otherwise, what point? Why do? If no good? I tend to have more fun when I'm good at the thing. Which again, I'm trying hard to learn. And this might be something that I deal with for the end of time, for the rest of my life. That's what it means to grow as a person. And sometimes it's hard, it sucks, and I may not truly achieve it, but as long as I can maybe say that there was, at the end, some sort of incremental improvement, then what more can I do? What more can we do in this life? But be kind to others and maybe try to extend some of that to ourselves. Okay, anyways. So I'm excited to continue to play Baldur's Gate, is where this was all going. That's how this started. And just... I know, I'm laughing at nothing. But, like Rourke, I don't know if you're still out there, but I know you've been playing it, and I would love to hear how that's been going for you. Who you're romancing, if you're romancing anybody. Because let me tell you, I'm romancing that Gale Decarios. And by gods, does he love me! Which does a lot for the self-esteem, I'm not gonna lie. And I think, and at some point when I was getting frustrated at the fight, I'm like, you know what I truly want to, like, what would, instead of dealing with this bullshit, just give me Baldur's Gate dating sim. Maybe that's all I wanted. But then I feel like that would take away from the trauma bonding. You know? Oh, look at us go. Look at us go. And I don't know, I fear that it would be all, like I said, I want to play it multiple times and play it different ways, but it would be very hard to not continually romance Gale every time. Because I just like him so much. He's such a sweet guy. It would be so sad not to get to live through that over and over again. You know? I mean, I guess I'll get over it. But I'm allowed to be a little sad about it, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If anyone who's watching has played Baldur's Gate before, tell me about it. Tell me about your experience with it. I'm obsessed. Like, I literally spent money to buy more hard drive space so that I could play more of it. Because right now, all I can do is play it at my friend's house. Because there's just not that much space on my computer. But now I'm gonna have more space. Very exciting stuff. And more space, I mean, not only does that give me space for Baldur's Gate, it gives me space for basically anything I want. Which is, something else. Something else indeed. Alright. Where does this go? Up here. Veggies. I love veggies. Honestly, vegetables are very underrated. There's just so many things you can do with veggies. You can roast them. You can boil them. You can bake them. You can grill them. You can eat them raw. With dip or no dip. I don't know what my favorite vegetable is, to be honest. They're all so good. If you have a favorite vegetable out there, just let me know. Let's talk vegetables. Because vegetables are good. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel my brain beginning to relax. Finally. You know, we lost Bob 4 times. But it's okay. We're working through our grief. We're working through the grief of losing Bob during heart transplant surgery 4 times. Oh, here we go. Yay! We did it. Look at that. Ah. Alright, let's find another one. Let's find another one. We could do a scene like this. This would be fine. Mount Fuji. I miss Japan. It's been a long time since I've been. I don't even want to know how long. It's coming up to a decade, which is insane. It's so insane how time works. I hate being aware of it. I hate knowing. And there's no going back, man. You know, once time has passed, it has passed. It's done. And I don't like that. At least in Baldur's Gate, you can go back. Just gonna readjust here. Grab a snack if you have. Grab a sip of water. You know? Alright. If you have any game suggestions for me, I'm certainly open. You know? Opening to try stuff for the most part. Connect with this. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Beep, boop, boop. I should do a Baldur's Gate campaign for stream. Yeah. Honestly, I'd be open to it. I really want to finish my current story first. And I would want to start a fresh one for stream. So it still might be some time before I get to it. But no, I would absolutely like to do that. If only to, again, experience it all over again. Maybe attempt to romance somebody else that isn't Gale. Or romance Gale again. Who cares? I can do whatever the hell I want! But yeah, no, definitely Cicada Frost. You have hit the nail that is been in my brain for a little bit. But that just means I really have to work on getting my current story finished first, or at least getting far enough in my current one that starting a new one wouldn't be detrimental. That might be a bit of a strong word, but you know, wouldn't completely spoil or muck things up for my current run. Have you played the game before, Cicada? And if so, tell me everything. Tell me what you played as. Tell me who... Well, don't tell me everything. I don't want spoilers. Tell me what your class was, what your race was. You haven't? Oh, dang. I hope you get the opportunity to someday play. Have you watched others play? If so, who?
or if you haven't watched anybody else play, what would you find entertaining? Like, what would be interesting for you to watch? This red is very bright. Very bright red. Oh, here we go. It's all coming together. He's just a little one. He's just a little guy. Just like that. Perfect. Heck yeah. Gosh, I love this song. It slaps, man. It slaps. No. There we go. Got it. Alright. No, I don't think this goes anywhere just yet. We will find its home. Do not worry. Need not worry. Okay. Go. Still have an edge piece. There it is. Ha ha ha! We found it. Good job, team. Yeah, so we're gonna start the second season of the Pitt, but there's other stuff that is upcoming that I need to get on. Like, I want to do a rewatch of live action One Piece because the new season of that's coming out. I want to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I have the book somewhere back here, but I haven't read it yet. So I'm wondering, like, oh, should I read that first then watch the show? But I don't know if I want to read it. I don't know if I want to read it. It's been a while since I've delved into Game of Thrones land. And I want to finish House of the Dragon. I don't think I didn't even finish that. Like, I'm just behind on everything. Again, it just comes back to like, just low energy to commit to long form content. Like, I've been reading. I've kept the reading up. Because I do that before bed. Right now I'm rereading it's called Ledge. It's a romantasy. Same, drop the Rings of Power because yeah, that's the thing. All these shows now are like 1,000 years long, and it's like like if I wanted to watch a movie, I'd put a movie on. You know? Like, because even then, like, there are movies that I would like to watch. There's some movies I'm sure I'd like to watch. I can't think of one immediately, but it's just to have to commit to a movie. It's just, and then episodes are as long as movies, and it's like, Yeah, before you dropped it, like, I'm presuming that you like Lord of the Rings. I'm personally not a Lord of the Rings fan, so like Rings of Power was not something I was ever gonna watch. But like I don't know if I've heard like people going, "Oh my god, this is the craziest, best thing I've ever seen." No. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that at all. It's, you know what, I can appreciate you know, its contribution to the genre. You know, no hate. If you love it, that's awesome. Good for you. It personally just doesn't click for me. I'm just, for some reason, it's just, nah. I don't find, yeah, true. Again, I've never read it, so I can only, my understand, like, I'm aware of the jokes, like, you know, why didn't they just fly the big eagles? And I can appreciate that, you know, it's about the journey. Exactly. Get to the plot. But I find that, I don't know, like, I think like Game of Thrones was more interesting to me than Lord of the Rings ever was, even though they're basically the same thing. They're high fantasy, right? Is that Game of Thrones, all walking, fairly no plot. Yeah, like, Game of Thrones, there's so much going on with it, and it's not so black and white. Like, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. Everyone, it's a nice gray to kind of really make you think. Like, think about your own moral compass and things like that, where I just don't really see that in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is, these are the good guys, you know, the hobbits, etc. You know, Gandalf, that's the word I'm looking for. You know, good. And then bad guy, eyeball on mountain. Orcs, bad. I mean, I could be wrong. If someone can make the argument that the morality of Lord of the Rings is varied and dynamic and interesting, then by all means, please make that argument, and I'd be interested in hearing it. I mean, I can't speak on it too much because I've read literally nothing about it. But that's just the vibe I get, personally. That's the vibe that I get. But you know what, like, if you love it, awesome, good for you. Like, if you love it, like, yay! We've read books! Let's go! like the book I'm reading right now, like, it is... It's not good. Am I still having a good time? Yeah. It gets better by the second book. Talking about slugs and reading Dune. Okay. Dune is another one that I haven't read. I watched the movie, but I'm gonna be honest, I had a hard time. Maybe it's just because I've been having a hard time keeping up with stuff, but I don't know what's going on in Dune. All I can tell you about Dune is Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, dust, and giant space worms. That's all I got for you, man. That's it. I think there's politics happening. I don't know what they are. You know? But it's, again, I've never read it, so I don't know, and I don't think I won't say I never will, because, you know, things could change. I might give it a try at some point in life. But right now, no. No thanks. Like, I don't know, does that make me a bad reader? Lots of plotting and but so much talking. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fine line. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not cut out for literary classic behemoths, you know? Give me the garbage. Give me the garbage that's straightforward. Where it's like, okay, yes, I understand what is happening here. Perfect. Yeah? I don't know. I mean, I also kind of have this trouble sometimes for, like, I've read quite a, like, you know, I'm reading. I've read a few books over the past, where am I going with this? I sometimes just forget what I've read. A lot of big details out because they're super known in the universe, but how are you supposed to know? Like, I would, if there's prerequisites, like, you know, the only literary universe, the whole saga, yeah, the only person who I am okay with doing that is Brandon Sanderson. I've read pretty much all of his Cosmere works, with the exception of the newest one, Isles of Emberdark. And I was a bit nervous to get into his stuff because, like, again, like, how much of a fantasy girly am I? I don't really know, but his work is very approachable, and like, I started with a standalone because I don't know if you've read any Brandon Sanderson, but most of his titles take place in the same literary universe. They share a theology, but each like either standalone or series kind of takes place on its own, like, planet within that universe. And you haven't? I definitely would recommend him. And you could probably start anywhere, really. But, like, even though there's all this crazy stuff happening in this series, in this book over here, you could read this one. Endersa? I don't know what that is. But it's, I don't know, very good. I find his stuff to be very approachable, very interesting. I have nothing but praise for his stuff, and I'll read that till the cows come home, you know. I would recommend, I mean, a lot of good starting point for Sanderson. A lot of people start on the Mistborn trilogy. Very good. Heist. It's a magic heist. The premise is basically, what would happen. He kind of plays around with, like, what would happen if the bad guy won and took over the world, and then if people after that then tried to do a heist to topple him instead. I don't know. It's very good. I really like it. But I also really liked Warbreaker, which is standalone. His big, beefy beefy boy series is Stormlight Archive, which, if you're already really into big, overarching high fantasy, you would feel more comfortable starting there. I definitely didn't. So I started with Warbreaker, and then I got into Mistborn, and then I worked my way up to Stormlight because it's beefy. It's a beefy series. It's like Ender's Game. There are like 8 books to that saga, but all those books are part of the same universe. Okay. I've never read Ender's Game. So 8 books to the saga, but so they're all in the same universe, but are the 8 books standalone? Like, could you read book 5 without reading books like 1 through 4? You know? But yeah, I love Brandy Sandy. That dude has made me sob so many times. So he's the only one who I forget how we even got here. I forget where I was going with all of that. Shadows that goes over all the long-lasting clock. Okay. There's another saga called Shadows that goes over all the long-lasting of whatever Ender did. So I would say in a lot of the newer books in the Sanderson Cosmere universe, there is a bit more, the characters somewhat continue. Okay, so with Mistborn, there's the first trilogy, so Mistborn, Final Empire, Well of Ascension, Hero of Ages. So those are 3. That's a series there. Then there's Mistborn Series 2, which takes place like maybe about 100 years or so after Hero of Ages, but like on the same planet, but there's been technological advancements. So I think there's, I want to say 4 books in Mistborn Series 2. So that's all stuff happening on this planet. Meanwhile, on this planet is like where Stormlight is happening, the Stormlight Archive. So there's currently 5 books in the first arc of Stormlight Archive. And all this crazy stuff happens on that planet. They're separate. You do not need to read one to understand the other. But there are elements, like almost like Easter eggs, so to speak, that you can find in each other. Like there's like, but you don't need to know either of them to enjoy them individually, if that makes sense. Like there's one character that he has, whose name is Hoyd, who does appear in pretty much every Cosmere novel in some fact. So he's like, so that was something that I was enjoying when I was first kind of getting into it. I was like, ooh, where's that guy? You know? So, but we're getting to a point now in the whole Cosmere where like, events that happen in I think it's The Lost Metal, which is the last book in Mistborn Series 2, that are connected to events in Stormlight Archive. Like there's a big overarching thing going on, but to start out, you don't need to read, like you don't have to read every single Brandon Sanderson Cosmere novel to enjoy a specific series, if any of that makes sense. But if you like extended lore, if you like looking for Easter eggs, then by all means, like, read them all and it will be there for you. But if you like just one contained series, one contained story, like, there's that as well. So, but it's also, I also find him, like, very accessible. Like, I was worried that his writing was going to be a bit, like, hoity-toity, you know, high fantasy, boring. But, no, I would say it was very easy for me to digest. And, yeah, I love me some Brandy Sandy. Where am I? Where am I in this puzzle world? So, like, with like, characters somewhat continue, like, characters from one series can sometimes make brief appearances in others. But again, it's more of like more of an Easter egg kind of thing, as opposed to, like, and you don't need to know who the person is to enjoy what they're doing in context of the book that you're reading. But if you do happen to know, then you can get enjoyment that way. So, no. Oh, there it is. So in Ender's Saga, Ender basically spends hundreds of years in animated suspension while space traveling, so the device, the formula is basically under Ender's thing. Gives a speech, goes to another galaxy, and something happens and religion forms from his speech. And he has to deal with the ramification in the future. Okay, interesting. Interesting, okay. So, and so all of the books are, like, first book is, like, setting up the premise. Like, this is Ender. He is traveling in space, giving speeches, which then become a religion, and is, like, the next book, like, here's more about that religion we were talking about in the first book. Appears in all the books, but they are usually very apart in time. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll add that. I will add that to my list of things to check out. Because, you know, I'm always looking for new stuff to try. Did you watch the No, I did not. I did not watch the movie. So I would be going into it very blind and going into it basically only on what you have just described to me. I'll add it to my list, and then I want to try to take more stuff out of the library this year. I'm in a bad habit of buying books, but I'm running out of space on my shelves. And I'm running out of books that I'm willing to part with on my shelves to make more space. So that's one of my goals this year, is to try and take more stuff out of the library. So I'll take it out of the library and give it a try. Beep, boop, boop. But I really should get a hold of a copy of Isles of Emberdark. Reading Dune from the library? That's great! Libraries are awesome. I really need to use it more. I'm sad that I really got out of the habit. I mean, sometimes it's a bit daunting. Okay, plot is something like this. Yes, tell me. Tell me everything. Is this the plot for Dune, or is this the plot for Ender's Game? While you do that, I'm just gonna keep working on this puzzle here, which also happens to be books. Is that how we got here? Ender's Game? Okay. Yes, tell me. Tell me the secrets. Don't spoil it, but tell me the secrets. Tell me the broad, non-spoilerly secrets. No, but you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I will add that to my list though. First book. Space soldiers invade the planet and almost kill all of humanity, then they leave. Awesome. Love that. Space spiders. Oh. Okay, I like that even less. Space spiders. Okay. Alright. Space spiders. Honestly, though, if there were space spiders out there that were looking to kind of take over us like now, at this point, with the way things going, I'm ready to try something new. I'm ready to try the space spiders at this point. Alright, I'm gonna... Ender's Game. Science fiction novel, Orson Scott Card. Okay. I got my reading journal here. My reading journal. So this is my maybe next list, where I keep all the things that I would like to maybe read at some point. So I'm gonna put... Oh, come on, pen. You can do it. You can do it, I believe. Ender's Game. Orson Scott Card. And I'm gonna put that as a borrow. Alright. Oops. There you go. Yeah. Where is it? There we go. There you are. You're added to the list. World government takes over and there's a 2-children rule of only 2 babies, but Ender is a 3rd baby. Oh no! Illegal and the youngest? Uh-oh. I'm not the youngest, I can't relate. Alright. Excellent. I've added it to the list for my reading journal. At some point, if I were to ever get special smart boys go to smart space school for special boys. I love that. I love that. I love that description. At some point, I would love to get like a second camera so I could do like journal flip throughs. I don't have that kind of I don't have that money or technology right now. But yeah. I'm gonna write that down, but I'm gonna write that down in my other journal. Smart special boys. Smart special boys. Go to smart space school. for special boys. Cicada Frost. There you go. You're immortalized in my journal now, Cicada Frost. You can't see. I've written it down. I don't think there's anything in here that would dox me, but I could have maybe. Nah, that's fine. No, I'll put it in my. Oh, so that's my regular bullet journal, but then I have my streaming journal where I plan all my streaming stuff. Because when I white lady hard. Alright. Let's find another puzzle. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Whee! Let's see, what do we got here? Let's see what we got recent. Ooba. Ender goes and his dumb brother doesn't, and this is important for the Shadow Saga. In Space School, you basically play Space Invaders of the future and secrets are discovered. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That sounds fun. I'll read about space. I'll read about special space boys. Wait. Smart special boys go to smart space school for special boys. That sounds fun. Ooh. Butterfly. Well, it's on the list. And when it's on the list, ideally at some point, it will be read. Right now I'm getting through my series first. Second book, Ender solves Space G-Side. Solves Space G-Side. I'm not sure I know what that means, but he solves something. You know what? Solving problems is good. I don't think I appreciated word problems enough when I was in school. You know? You get a word problem, you're like, I'll never use this. And then at some point in life, you do come across a real life weird word problem. And it's like, dang. I wish I had did more. I wish I appreciated word problems more. Alright. Well, no, I will definitely give it a try. And when I do, I will let you know. And I'll let you know what I think. I'm not gonna have deep thoughts. I struggle to have deep thoughts about the things I read. Beyond like, I had a good time. Third book, Wacky Genetic Human Experiments in Crazy Space, Edo, Japan. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Crazy Space, Edo, Japan. Huh. That's I feel like that was like, we know we want space, but what kind of space do we want? And then, you know, like, spin the wheel. Space, Edo, Japan. It could have easily been like space Soviet Russia, you know? But the wheel landed on space Edo, Japan. If there's a space Soviet Russia in the Ender's Game universe, I might just be... I wouldn't be surprised. Basically, different nations go colonize infinite planets, so basically all flavors. Yeah. That's usually how it be, eh? You know? Everyone wants to colonize. Which, like, I guess... I don't know. I suppose I understand it from, like, an academic perspective in terms of, like, you know, the proliferation of the human species. But on another level, I'm like, I don't want to leave my house. Let alone go explore new places and acquire more territory. That's just more responsibility. And I'm at a point in my life where I don't want any more of that. Why does anybody want more of that? But I guess I'm a weirdo in that sense, I guess. I'm weird for not understanding the need to colonize. And your sisters? Oh, so there are more... How many children... How many... So, if he's child number 3, and he has a brother, and there's only supposed to be 2, how many sisters are there? Just 1? Like a sister-brother ender? Or did his parents really break the 2-kid rule? Space Norway? Oh, just the one. Okay, I understand. Space Norway and Space Brazil with talking pigs. I think I could get behind Space Norway. I wonder, would it still be like... Maybe, is it still like winter Space Norway? Or are we like... Space Norway, but with like nice weather? Norway socialism, but none of the Norway weather. It's a nice one. Dang it! Can't have it all, can we? Man. No, you've convinced me. You've got me at least on board for the to check out the first one for sure. So, yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. Others have in previous streams have given me book recs before too. I've added it to the list. I just haven't gotten there yet. I think someone recommended Outlander to me, and they also recommended Love in the Time of Cholera. But they're on the list. I promise I'll get there. Haven't gotten there yet, but I will get there. So I've added, you saw the list. I put it on the list. Alright. Well, I have to say, I've never done a stream like this before, but this is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Just chilling. Doing a puzzle. And talking about books. About smart special boys who go to smart special school for special boys. Oh. Oh. Tomorrow's only Wednesday. Gosh. And it's still January, which has just been like try playing Palia. It's pretty cozy and chill. Yeah, maybe. It's kind of like a I believe it's almost Pokemon-esque in terms of capturing creatures and such. I've heard of it, and I know other people who have played it. Yeah, I should find that could definitely be on the list. But yeah, cozy games. Especially now that my storage space is about to significantly increase. Hopefully tomorrow. I hope it comes tomorrow. It should come tomorrow. I paid extra, so it would come by no later than tomorrow. Oh, an RPG? Is it like a... like a... MMORPG? Or no? Am I confusing it with something else? I can get behind having a house and decor and rooms. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. You can date some of the villagers? Oh, you don't say. I don't know. I mean, I kind of only have eyes for Gale right now. In terms of my virtual love interests. Thin plot about importance of safe energy. Okay. Neat. Neato burrito. Like elves or sorts? Okay. Yeah, I'll add it. I think do I have a list somewhere? In my streaming journal? I can put stuff. Stream goals, future ideas. Yeah, I don't really have a listing, but... Space crime cats? Oh, you should have opened with that. Suggestion. Halia. Space crime cats. Supposedly. There you go. You made it. You made it into the streaming journal now, too. I have to write stuff down these days. A cruise of space cats crash on Earth and crime is kind of their culture. Okay. I could get behind that. I have to write stuff down more and more these days because otherwise nothing stays up here. It only stays up here if I write it down. So I've written it down. I will take a look at it and we'll see where it goes from there. Again, I might need to get through some Baldur's Gate shenanigans first, but I'll put it on the list. I think that is also kind of the problem too, is that there's just an abundance of things to do, abundance of things to try, abundance of things to watch, abundance of things to read, that it's like it becomes overwhelming and then I just end up doing none of it. You know? Content fatigue. Oh, where this goes? That's where that goes. Carry you home. Oh, this doesn't even go there. There we go. Okay, we fixed it. Special items to streamers. I don't necessarily need special stuff. I don't know if I'm I am a streamer in that I participate in the activity of streaming. However, I do think that I'm not like, I'm a streamer, but I'm not like a streamer, you know? There's a I understand I'm saying the same word, but I promise you there's a different meaning for both. So I don't know if I would qualify for that or, but I mean, I'll check it out. We did it! We solved the puzzle! Alright. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more. And then I might be done for the night. Ooh, dessert table. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Alright. Do. I go there? No. That goes there. I thought this is gonna make my highlights video editing much easier because I think I'll probably only do highlights for the first part of stream. I don't know if they're if only because I'm a little bit lazy. I'd rather maybe start loading up some Baldur's Gate, you know? Gosh, I'm so obsessed with it. So obsessed. I need to calm down. Yes. Nice. Nice. Go. My stomach is grumbling. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't heard. Hopefully no one can hear it. Hopefully the grumbles are between me and my stomach and not between all of us, you know? Okay. No, still doesn't go. I think you got it. Ah, yes. 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 Look at us go. Saw your partner playing. It's pretty good. That's good. Yeah, I think I know people who've played it. Maybe. Or I've seen the title thrown around in my circles. So personally didn't like the other characters. Oh, I mean, I guess other characters can be hit and miss. But if there are other aspects to the game that you enjoy that don't necessarily involve them, you know, I don't think it's the end of the world. If you're more in for the crafting and the collecting and things like that. The vampire is creepy and the mage is whiny. Wait, are we talking about Palia or are we talking about Baldur's Gate? I'm confused now. Because if we're talking about Baldur's Gate... Oh no! Now... the gate of it all. Now, the vampire, Astarion, right now, I actually really do like Astarion. He's very interesting. I would like to maybe romance him in the future, but right now, again, I only got eyes for Gale, who's the wizard. I don't know if he's the whiny mage you're thinking of. But I call Astarion my bestie. Puts things on people's drinks. Now he's not addicted to magic, okay? The way that there's a reason. I don't know how. I likened it to him having magic diabetes,
and we needed to find magical items as a means of like his insulin, his magical insulin. But that gets settled. We had to do it a couple times. Honestly, like I had no problem at all giving up items, and it was even before I decided like, yes, this is the character that I'm gonna actively try to romance. It was more like I was just like, he doesn't have an insulin addiction. You wouldn't call a diabetic an addict. You know? He gets better. But like that wasn't even anything that bothered me, because I was more just still kind of like learning the game, where like I don't really you're texting your friend right now. Oh no. About his addiction. Oh no. I don't know, man. I don't know how well that's gonna go. But yeah, like I just had no problem giving items, because I'm like, I don't really care about the item. Like if you're hurting, dude, like here, take it. That's fine. And before we knew it, I fell in love. He's so sweet and awkward. I love him. He's so cute. He's a good guy. He just, you know, has magic diabetes. I don't know what to tell you. We all got our issues. I mean, Asterion is a vampire, and I did willingly give Asterion my blood. I didn't feel great about it, and that definitely impacted my choice of romance options. But I would do it again, because now Asterion is my bestie, and you know, my bestie's hurting. By all means, take it. I'm not using it. Last time I actually had blood work in real life, it was the most incredible metabolism boost I've ever had. I'm like, dang. I should do that again. Just go for blood work all the time. Just for the energy boost. It was the weirdest thing. You know, everyone, all the characters in Baldur's Gate have their issues. And that's what makes them... I'm thinking, I don't know if, like, I think plasma we can donate here. I don't know if there's an option for blood. I'd have to look into it, but yeah, no, I'd be I don't know what blood type I am or anything like that, but honestly, just for the... just for a little pep in my step, take it. I'm not using it. Clearly. This is it's on the list of things to look into. I don't know where this goes just yet. I do have the one character that I'm like not really interested in at all is Will, who's the warlock. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I'll try get you out of your pact or whatever, but I have not used him once. He's just so judgy. He tried to hurt Karlach, and Karlach is also my bestie, and I love her. So, you know, we're just hang out on my camp, and I will occasionally talk to you. But beyond that, Although I will say, sometimes Gale can be a little bit morose. But, you know, he's got a lot of feelings. The religious lizard woman? No, that's Lae'zel. And, oh my god, Lae'zel came on to me really hard. And I'm like, girl. Like, I'm flattered. But chill. Will is, He's the one that he's like the fist or part of like the blade something or other. I don't know that much about him because I don't care about him that much. But he's the one that like he starts out human and then like we find he's in a pact with a demon lady. And then he gets White Ninja Lady is Shadowheart. Shadowheart is my bestie as well, but I'm really questioning her religion choices right now because I'm in the Shadowlands where her god is running the show and Shadowheart, you okay? Like at least I think that's who you are referring to when you say Ninja Lady. She is a cleric. She has like a ninja vibe to her. Very Mortal Kombat-esque. You know, she has amnesia. She doesn't remember anything. She just knows she's on a mission. An emo Weevo? Yeah. That's funny. So see, everyone's got their problems. But, you know, I'm just trying to help everybody out. I'm just trying to be a friend to everyone and be more of a friend to Gale, that's all. I mean, it makes me a little bit insecure that Gale's ex is like literally the goddess of magic. Like how do I compare to that? But I'm hoping that by actually being like nice to him and loving him for who he is will be enough. It just has to be. Just has to be. Where am I? Who is that? Is that all the companions? Am I missing anybody? We have Karlak, you know, you know, she's basically on fire and she can't touch anybody. We did recently fix that though, so now she can now we can have hugs, which is awesome. Yeah, everyone's just got their problems. So I'm just trying to... This particular run, my first run, I'm just, you know, trying to be everyone's friend, trying to... Except Will, because I don't care. Alright. Okay. Yes? I feel like that. Oh, it goes here. Okay, I was close. Oh, okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I'm running out of steam. This might be my last puzzle, and then it might be time to wrap it up. Might be time to wrap it up. I'm an old lady with a day job. No fun. No fun at all. Let's go here. Yes. Oh, okay. It really is all coming together, isn't it? Yes. Yes. There. Now that I'm looking at it, there aren't really a lot of desserts on this dessert table. There could be more.
I am judging this fake dessert table. There should be more. If you're gonna do a dessert table, I mean, you gotta go all out. Otherwise, what's the point? What is the point? And there's lots of flowers, but which I guess is nice. But I won. This isn't a flower table. It's a dessert table. I don't think I'm being unreasonable. Oh, it goes here. Okay. And where you go? Oh, here. We did it. We're almost there. We're almost there. We can do it, chat. We can finish the puzzle. We can finish the puzzle and then go to bed. I gotta get back into, so we've had the game suggestion of Palia, and then I'll have access to Baldur's Gate more regularly. But yeah, I really gotta get back into the groove of having a plan for stream and not so last minute. Here we go. Like, so yeah, this looks nice, but there needs to be more desserts. Like, these are the smallest cupcakes. And some macarons. We got these little parfait looking things and a cake. But that's it! I need more dessert, please. A bright and fun dessert table. Needs more desserts. I'd say it's like a 6.5 out of 10 desserts. Could be more desserts. Alright. Okay. Just gonna put the nighty night music on. Nighty night music. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, nighty night music. Let's go. Well. That was fun. That was different. Different than what I'm usually used to when it comes to stream. But I thank you. Thank you all for joining me on this strange journey that started with grand delusions of being an incredible surgeon. Just didn't work out that way. And then just a nice chill evening with puzzles and talking about books and games, mostly Baldur's Gate. I've taken some recommendations. I will be back next week. Don't know with what yet. But again, I'm hoping for a bit more of a collab heavy February, so hopefully something more in that vein. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful whatever the rest of your 24-hour cycle is, and I will see you next week. I'm just gonna take a quick check. Okay, I'm going to... It didn't work for me last week, but I'm gonna try to try to raid you over to another person who's currently streaming. Let's see. Raid channel, yes please. Following. I'm gonna raid you over to Elemental. Elemental is what are they doing right now? They're playing something. Oh, they're playing Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. They are super nice, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys next week. All right, good night, bye.